Good morning. I'm up here at Roaring Creek again. Weiser State Forest parking lot outside Aristes. I'm going to cross the Route 42 and I'm going to get on the Headwaters Trail and make my loop around into the Homestead Trail and come back to here. About 6.5 miles, and I wish to find some foundations that I've been after for a while. So you can see 42 behind me. I'll be crossing that and getting on the Headwaters Trail. Behind me there is the reservoir, the Klein Reservoir. So then I am at the intersection of Route 42 and the Headwaters Trail, about to make my way down through. .7 miles. And it is 21 degrees out. But yet, it's a beautiful day in northeastern Pennsylvania. The sun is shining. I'm dressed warm. I'll get moving. Be nice and cozy and warm. I'm going to put the All Trails app on and navigate to this trail just to see how it works. See, they can tell me how far I'm going in a certain amount of time. It'll show me where I am on the trail, just for practice. Looks like a nice trail, doesn't it? It is going to be a good hike. I'm moving along pretty good. Nice trail. Not sure how fast I'm going, but I'll check the All Trails map in a little while. I have come to the intersection of the Headwaters Trail, which is I'm going to go on, and the old Reservoir Trail, which is to my right. Of course, that'll be another day, another hike. This is probably a good opportunity to do a shout out to the Wandering Woodsman. Wandering Woodsman has a YouTube channel. I had mentioned him before, and I watched a fantastic video last night on Gold Mine Village and the old coal mines up there at Gold Mine. Fantastic video. Gold Mine is off of Gold Mine Road. Gold Mine Road is off of 443 going down from Pine Grove into the Lebanon area. And it is fantastic up there visiting that. I have never been to Gold Mine, but I will do so. But I could never ever be able to to duplicate or get even near the fantastic video that the Wandering Woodsman has made. So visit it. You see the old mining area? He'll show you the operations on the coal hall. He'll show you the village, the foundation from around 1850. So it goes back a long way. So yeah, tune in. Isn't this grand? Just to look out there. It's so peaceful and quiet. Here on January the 4th, 2022. It is warming up a bit. Up around 25 degrees now, 26. I took a layer of my gloves off, a layer of my headgear, opened up my coat. My coat is a Woolrich from northern Pennsylvania in the town of Woolrich. And I estimate this coat to be anywhere between 65, 70 years old. It belonged to my friend's father, and he died in 1967 at 59 years old. And he was, he was a little robust. He was a lot heavier than I was, so I figured he must have been wearing that, maybe 10 or 15 years before he passed away. And I'm just coming to just a marker on the trail, Headwaters Trail, and it tells me that I am as far as I was the other day. So this is great. I'm doing good time. So Walter must have worn this, I said, when he was maybe in his 40s, possibly. And he wore it on many hunting trips. And now for the past 20 years, I've been wearing it on many hiking trips. And it is really a warm jacket. In fact, I'm beginning to think at 25 degrees in hiking that it's maybe just a little bit too warm. But I get opened up, and then when I stop to rest, I stay warm. But isn't that fantastic country up here? I'm on my way down that way. So now I am at the intersection of the Headwaters Trail and the Homestead Trail. So to my left then would take me up over the side of the mountain and towards eventually end up into the Ponds Trail. To my rear is where I came from. And I'm going to be heading out the Homestead Trail. And I don't expect the foundations to be too far out here. And that's where I'm going to hopefully sit down and have a little trail mate. So I was walking along the Homestead Trail and came to a V on the trail. And I remember the gentleman that I was talking to last week, he told me the homestead is down off of a trail to my left. So without any signage, I took it and I walked along for a while. And I did come across a sign that says Homestead Trail. So that is a little bit confusing. And I'm not the only one that said so. So I walked into and found the homestead, which has been my goal for a while, a couple of weeks since I came up here to find this homestead. I have been looking out for water sources, and I have not found anything in nearby. I don't have the history of it. As you can see here, some foundation. So if anybody knows the history of this or knows where I can get the history of this, I'm not quite sure if I need to go maybe into Ringtown to find that information, or maybe Catawissa, possibly even something around Aristes or Ashland. But I'm thinking that it's going to be a little difficult just to find out what this was. But and you can see it's sort of unusual. Steps leading to somewhere. It is interesting though. I mean, here it looks like this. Down in here, the window. Some sort of cubby hole. It is known as the Homestead. That's got its name for some reason of a home instead of a business or a purpose or something. So I will continue to look around a little bit and see if I can't find out the purpose of this. Fascinating. Maybe the wandering woodsman knows. A few minutes down the trail, I found their water source. And as you can see over there, the stone is built. Probably they made some sort of a dam in here. As of now, I'm not quite sure what stream this is or one creek this is. I'm not even quite sure how well it flows in July or August, but it may just be a very good source for them. And they did build it up and made a dam for that, because of that problem. About 10 minutes from that creek, from that water source, the trail ended for me. The Homestead Trail. I didn't know where it went. I looked here or there, just didn't look right to me. Well, then I got out the phone and I looked at the All Trails app, and I don't know what was happening, but it went from 68% to 18%. It was on 18% when I pulled it out, and all of a sudden it's down to 2%. And while I was doing all this, I did notice the navigation lights. I knew I wasn't so far away from the trail. But I made the decision, I'm going to go back to an intersection of the Homestead Trail and the Corridor Trail, because when I was on the Headwaters Trail, I saw the intersection to the Corridor Trail. So I had decided I'm going to go back to the Corridor Trail and get on the Headwaters Trail to come back out to Route 42 where my car is. So, yeah. After I put the phone on the charger, and after I got enough juice in there, and then I took a look at it, and I took a look at All Trails navigation, and I saw that, yes, I saw how I could have navigated through that. And most likely it would have just taken just a bit of bushwhacking to get back onto the trail. But I played it safe, and I'm here, and so I'm here to hike another day. I'm walking along Route 42. Real pleased with my hike. Here is Klein Reservoir. At some point, I'm not sure when, but I'll be hiking up to the right of that reservoir. Fishing in there, boating in there. It's so close, you don't really have to go far. Wow. Well, it's been a good day. Thanks for watching.